In this video, I'm going to show you how to create some viral video hooks with Seedence 1.0 Pro, Seadream, or Nano Banana, like these.
Is this what you've been waiting for?
So to create these viral hooks, we are going to use Seadream or Nano Banana and Seedence 1.0 Pro, all in jxp.com website. And 11 Labs or Google AI Studio for voiceover and sound effects. Let's get started.
First, visit the jxp.com website and create an account. I placed a link in the description and the comments section for easy access. Once you arrive on the website, you'll see it hosts a wide variety of AI tools. This includes Infinite Talk AI, 1.2.5, Halo 2.3, Sora 2, VEO 3.1, Seedence 1.0 Pro, VEO 3, Nano Banana, Seedream 4.0, Seedream 3.0, Seededit 3.0, and many others available on this platform. In today's tutorial, we will be using Seedream 4.0 and Seedence 1.0 Pro to create these viral video hooks. While you could also use tools like Nano Banana and VEO 3 to achieve similar results, we're going to focus on their alternatives, Seedream and Seedence. Our first step is to edit the base AI avatar into our desired characters, such as a demon, an astronaut, or anything else you want to transform it into. Let's begin with Seedream. Alright, to do this, I'll click the hamburger menu and then select Seedream 4.0. When you land on the Seedream 4.0 page, you have two main options. You can generate a new image from scratch using the text-to-image feature, or you can edit an existing image. This second option is a tool we'll use to turn the AI avatar into an astronaut, a demon, an alien, or any other character. So, I'll upload my AI avatar here. I'll click the Click to Upload button and select my file. Once the avatar has been uploaded, I'll provide a simple prompt to transform this AI avatar into the image I want to create. For this example, let's use turn him into a demon with horns and cracked skin. Come down to the settings to select your resolution. You can choose 2K or 4K and the aspect ratio. Since I'm creating this for a YouTube intro, I will stick with 16:9. You can also choose 9:16 for shorts or 1:1, depending on the platform where you'll post a video. After that, I'll click Generate Images. The image will start generating, so let's give a moment. And there we have it. The AI avatar has been changed into a demon with horns and somewhat cracked skin. If I'm happy with this image, I can go ahead and download it. If not, I could tweak the prompt to generate a different version. This particular one looks good, so I'll download it. Now, using the same uploaded image, I'll tweak the prompt to turn him into an astronaut. And I'll go ahead and click Generate Images again. Excellent. The astronaut image is also finished generating. Now, we're going to use these images to create the start and end frames for our video transformation. I'll click on the hamburger menu again, and this time, select Seedence 1.0 Pro. When you arrive at the Seedence 1.0 Pro page, you'll find it has features similar to Google's VEO 3.1. You can give it a text prompt to generate a video from scratch, or you can generate videos from images. This is the feature we'll be using, specifically with the Add End Frame option. We're going to upload what we want to transform from the normal AI avatar and what we want to transform into the demon or the astronaut. I'll upload my AI avatar as the first frame and upload the demon image as the end frame. After that, I'll give a simple prompt like transform him from a normal person into the demon with horns and cracked skin. You can select your resolution for 80p, 720p, or 1080p. I'll go with the highest version available. Under duration, you can select 10 or 5 seconds. I don't want this to be too lengthy, so I'll select 5 seconds and click Generate. The video will begin generating. Let's give it a moment. Alright, the first transformation video is done. Let's play it and see how it turned out. That looks great. I'll download it and continue with the next transformation. Now, I'm going to transform the demon into the astronaut. To do this, I'll clear the previous images. Then I'll upload the demon's image as the first frame and the astronaut's image as the end frame. With those uploaded, I'll change the prompt slightly to transform him from the demon with horns and cracked skin into an astronaut. I'll leave all the other settings as they are and click Generate. It will start generating the video for us. So let's give a moment. The transformation from the demon to the astronaut is also done. Here it is. I'll go ahead and download that one as well. Finally, I'm going to transform it from the astronaut back to the normal AI avatar. I'll clear the image slot again, upload the astronaut image first, and then upload my normal AI avatar as the end frame. Now the astronaut and the normal AI avatar images are uploaded. I'll tweak the prompt one last time to transform him from the astronaut to a normal person. I'll come down and click Generate. And the final transformation video is done. Now, we need to generate our voiceover. For the voiceover, you can use 11 Labs, Google AI Studio, or any text-to-speech AI tool you prefer. I'm going to use Google AI Studio for the base recording, and then I'll use CapCut to add some voice effects in post-production. So, I'll head over to Google AI Studio. As with the other tools, I'll leave all the links in the description or comment section. Here, I'll input my voiceover script and click Run. Once the voiceover is generated, I'll download the audio file. The next step is to animate or lip sync our original images using HeyGen. I'm going to skip the detailed steps for this part because I have a full tutorial on this channel about HeyGen. Please check that out after this video. As you can see, I've now lip synced all the images with the voiceover we generated in Google AI Studio using HeyGen AI.
In this video, I'm going to show you.
Now, I'm going to show you how to edit and stitch them all together using CapCut. And just a reminder, I also have a full tutorial on how to edit with CapCut on this channel, which you can check out after this one. I'll open my CapCut app and start by importing all the clips, beginning with the normal AI avatar. The normal AI avatar is going to change into the demon, right? Remember that first and end frame transformation video we created? I am going to place that video right here, in between the normal avatar clip and the demon clip. I'll click the plus sign on the timeline and add that footage. I'll need to trim the clip and also speed it up a bit to make the transition look smooth and seamless. I'll also add a sound effect to match the transformation and give a more cinematic vibe. I'll go to Audio, then Sound Effects, and look for the perfect sound effect for this transition. When that's done, I'll move to the next transformation, from the demon to the astronaut, and add the corresponding first end frame video for that part. Remember to trim any parts of the clips that aren't needed. I'll add the demon to astronaut transformation clip in between the demon clip and the astronaut clip. And just like before, I'll speed this one up to make it smooth. Now, I need to change the voice of the demon clip to actually sound like a demon. So I'll select that clip, go to Audio Effects, and choose a demon or giant voice under the voice character menu. You can play around with these to find a perfect match. I'll increase the volume a bit as well. Next, I'll change the voice of the astronaut to a space-like or robotic voice, also found under voice character. And finally, I'll add the last transformation from the astronaut back to my normal AI avatar, using the same procedure as before. Remember to take your time to fine-tune these edits so everything comes out nice and smooth. And hey, before you go, let me introduce you to another amazing tool that jxp.com has just introduced. If you go to the jxp.com website and click on the hamburger menu, you'll see they have officially added Sora 2 to their collection of AI tools. Let's try it out. They offer two models, the base Sora 2 and Sora 2 Pro. I'll input a prompt using the Cameo style, which allows you to feature actual people in your videos. I'll type, at Jake Paul, riding a horse in a futuristic city. I'll select Sora 2 Pro under Model. I'll keep the aspect ratio at Landscape, which is perfect for YouTube long-form videos. Under Resolution, I'll go for the highest setting. Video duration can be 10 or 15 seconds. I'll select 15 seconds and click Generate. The video will start generating, and I'll show you the result next. If this video was helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comment section which AI tool you want me to explore next. See you in the next one.